Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Talk Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, September 28th, and I'm back breaking down a few more plays in the MLB. We're going to start with the Nationals going up against the Phillies. For the best play of the day, we have the Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. 4 more player props, 2 best player props being towards the end of the video. Hope everybody enjoys this Saturday, and let's break down some ball. All right, guys, here's an update of the recap graphic. Phillies waxed by the Nationals today. I think it's the 8th inning right now, but 7 runs by the Nats in the first 5 innings. Oh my God, I lost money, but who gives a shit? I do. I'm sorry. I haven't seen my team like win a game in a while. So plus Trevor Williams was really good. 5 innings again, 6+ strikeouts, 1 hit. He's good. He's really good. Sean Manaea, 5 runs given up in the first inning against the Brewers. 2 outs. This has happened twice in a row now. Single, out, walk, grand slam. That cannot happen. Sean Manaea's got a home run problem. Dylan Cruz, first at-bat, double to center field, easy. Giants have not started. Elliot Ramos has not started. Vlad is going to get maybe 1 or 2 more at-bats. Miami's up 14-5 right now against the Blue Jays. That's kind of a wild score, but Vlad has got to come in for the save to try to get one win on the board for the best plays of the day. We're going to be looking at this game one more time. The Phillies going up against the Nationals. I'm going to take the Nationals on the money line first 5 because I can. I think the Phillies have checked out, especially after last night's game. They're just focused on the postseason right now. They don't care about the regular season. They're now 2 games back from the Dodgers. The Dodgers have to finish up business on Friday night, which I think they will. I think they're up by 3 or 4 runs now, but they've got the 2 seed. The Phillies do. Dodgers have the 1 seed. They're 2 games back from the Dodgers, so I think that's basically wrapped up with only 2 games left. So I'm going to take the Nationals here on the first 5 money line. I think the Phillies are more focused on that postseason right now. Nationals yesterday, Trevor Williams on the mound. They looked really good. Was a little bit of a sneak peek into what the next year is going to look like with all this young talent and better pitching on the mound. And we're going to have one of our better pitchers on the mound in this game. Mackenzie Gore's coming into this game with a 4.04 ERA. But over the last 6 or 7 games, he's been one of the better arms in baseball. He's given up 2 runs or less in every start since August 23rd. In his last 5 starts, he's given up a total of 6 runs, going 6+ innings in 4 of those 5 games. In his last start against the Cubs, he had a 1-hitter going 7 innings. The 1 hit was a solo shot, striking out 9. He's going to have a matchup going up against Zach Wheeler. But Ranger Suarez on the mound yesterday, he gave up 7 runs in the first 5 innings against this Nationals team. We're an incredibly streaky team. I understand that. We're not a good team. Okay? Don't come to the comments and be like, why are you cheering on a horrible team? I understand we're bad, but when we're hitting the ball, we go on these like 3 or 4 game stretches of hitting the ball well. We just feed off the momentum of other people. I know Zach Wheeler's been good this year, but take the Nats here. Give him a shot. Mackenzie Gore, he's going to give up 1 run or less in the first 5 innings. We just need 2 runs in this game, I think, to cash the first 5 money line. For the best play on the screen, Dylan Cruz came through yesterday. James Wood this time over 1.5 bases going up against Zach Wheeler and the Phillies. James Wood has now recorded at least 1 hit in 7 of the last 8 games that he's been in, and he hasn't had a home run in 7 consecutive. I think that's going to change in this one. James this season as a rookie, he does have a ton of power. He does have a ton of speed. He hasn't been with the club all season long, playing only 76 games, but he has 40 bases stolen, 40 runs, and 75 hits on the year. He is one of the better young power speed combos in the MLB, in my opinion. And Zach Wheeler being good on the season with good numbers is perfectly fine in this matchup because he has given up a lot of hits over the last couple games. In his last game against the Mets, he gave up 7 hits, and then he's given up 4+ hits in 6 of the last 7 games that he's been in. I'll take James Wood here in this game over 1.5 bases as the play. For the best play of the day, we're going to be looking at the Reds going up against the Cubs. It's kind of hard to pick some of these games today because Hurricane Helene, I think that's what it's called, that's coming into Florida right now. We're not going to be able to take a lot of the games in the East Coast. They're probably going to get canceled. I don't think it's going to touch the D.C. area until later on, so I don't think that game is going to be impacted. But I'm going to take this game mainly because of the weather. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds in this game. This is going to be my revenge on Kyle Hendricks. This is the best play of the day on the player prop side as well, so it's going to be a little bit shorter of a breakdown because I've got nothing but horrible things to say about Kyle Hendricks. I'm going to bet against him for the last time this season. I tried last week being on his side. You guys saw it. I tried to be his friend against the Nationals, my own team. He gave up 9 hits, 4 runs after having 3 consecutive really good starts. When I took him, this guy, man, he just gets on every nerve. This is going to be the last start of the season for the Cubs. They're not going to make the postseason. This is the last time we're going to see Kyle Hendricks. I'm going to be betting against him, even though I tried to be on his side last week. I'm hopping right back off the wagon because this guy, he's just bad, plain and simple. I'm taking the Reds on the money lines to play. Obviously, it's not going to be Nick Martinez, even though it's up there on the screen. He is a projected starting pitcher in this game, but Nick Martinez, I watched him yesterday go against the Cubs. He was really good, gave up 1 run, but the Reds couldn't give him any run support. I don't know who's going to be on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds, but I'm just fully fading Kyle Hendricks tomorrow for the MLB side. So I'm going to take the Reds here on the money line as a play. Let's take the Reds team total over. I think that's the better play. Reds team total over 3.5 or 4.5, whatever it comes out. Sorry for the shorter breakdown, and that's what it's going to be for the player prop side as well, because this is going to be straight spike plays for me against Kyle Hendricks. For the player props on the screen, Elly De La Cruz over 1.5 bases. I'd like nothing more in this game than a home run out of Elly De La Cruz and a home run out of every single player prop for the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow. We can take Elly De La Cruz in this game, though. He's been a lot better against right-handed pitching this season. 270-plus batting average with 40-plus extra base hits on the season. Kyle Hendricks, again, he's coming off of the 9-hit game against the Nationals, and he's not good. 6.28 ERA on the season. Elly, he's one of the best hitters on this team. Take him over 1.5 bases as the graphic play. For the best player props today, again, shorter breakdown. Everything's going to be attacking Kyle Hendricks everywhere I can. This is where we're going to take Spencer Steer, the Reds, to go over 1.5 bases. And I'm also going to take Kyle Hendricks to go over 2.5 runs as the pitching prop. So I'll have all my best bets in one game. The Cincinnati Reds, everything's riding on this Cincinnati Reds team going up against Kyle Hendricks. I need Elly De La Cruz. I need Spencer Steer to at least get an extra base hit. The numbers for Kyle Hendricks one more time. I'm not going to break him down with the pitching prop, but he does have a 6.28 ERA. 1.51 whip on the season. He allows a lot of people on base per game. He's coming off that bad game against the Nationals, giving up 9 hits, and he has given up 4+ hits in 9 of the last 10 games that he's been in. So I do like the Reds to be productive all day long. Spencer Steer on the season hasn't had the best numbers, coming in with a barely 225 batting average, but going up against right-handed pitching, he has been better this season. 233 batting average, 43 extra base hits. We are going to see the sinker and changeup a lot in this game out of Kyle Hendricks, and the sinker is one of the best pitches that Spencer Steer hits on the season. 256 batting average. That and the changeup are both over his regular batting average on the season. I'm hoping that we get either one of those two pitches right down the middle of the plate, and then Spencer Steer just won't miss it. Kyle Hendricks, he was horrible last game. He's going to be bad this game. He's got to be bad. I won't be able to sleep for 6 consecutive months if Kyle Hendricks comes out and wheels and deals. So we're taking Spencer Steer over 1.5 bases. The pitching prop, not a lot to say anymore. Over 2.5 runs. I can say a few things about the Reds hitting this season. They're 23rd in the MLB against right-handed pitching. 235 batting average. The one thing that this team has been good at, though, on the season is that they're all consistently good going up against the changeup, and that's going to be a really good thing for us because Kyle Hendricks, that's his number one pitch to throw. That has been the pitch for the Reds this season all year long, and Kyle Hendricks, 40% of the time, he's going to throw that pitch. Cincinnati Reds, they're also pretty good at hitting the sinker, with Spencer Steer being one of the best hitters for that pitch. If you take a look at the left-hand side as well for Kyle Hendricks on the season, the numbers for the changeup and the sinker, he's given up a batting average of 277 to opposing teams and 344 to opposing teams with that sinker. This is kind of a spike play, like I said. You can call it what you want. You can take it, you can not take it, but I've got to win one against Kyle Hendricks before the offseason. Give me his over 2.5 runs at the plate. Cincinnati Reds, 10+ run. Kyle Hendricks, 8+ runs. Elly and Spencer Steer home run parlay it. That would be amazing. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're going to take the Nats moneyline first 5 against the Phillies. James Wood over 1.5 base against the Phillies. Elly over 1.5 base against the Cubs. Reds money line, Spencer Steer over 1.5 bases. Kyle Hendricks over 2.5 runs. Don't let me down, Reds. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Saturday, September 28th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.